Our prayers have finally been answered. The demigod herself has finally received her long-awaited nerf.
It's about damn time.
We're going to be looking at this brand new Topspin update. Let's get to it. If you've been playing the online Topspin 2K tour, you've 100% come across the name that should never be spoken. The Sharapova pain has been real. Her crazy stats like her power and her forehand and also her perks has made the mode quite unenjoyable to play. I've experienced it for myself plenty of time.
Stay in the rally. Stay in the rally. Stay in the... Get there!
She is just leagues above any other pro in the game, which makes it so difficult to try and be her whatever you try and do. Which, I can't lie, doesn't make any sense at all. Like, even in real life, I'll be honest, Sharapova, she was good. Like, she won her fair share of Grand Slams, but was she really, like, you know, this good? I feel like these sort of players and the game being this unbalanced is due to the sort of lack of quality user testing when the game was being built. As I feel like if the game was given to the right people in the testing phase, I feel like these issues would have been picked out and corrected immediately. But I guess the process of fine-tuning stats across each individual player can be difficult, but there is only 25 of them, so like it can't be that hard. Today, let's get into what has changed with Sharapova's stats. For some reason, there's no actual patch notes about what all the changes are, as I'm guessing there's quite a lot of things, as well as the Sharapova changes. Every game ever shows us their patch notes and stuff like that, so I don't understand why they're being hidden. Maybe they'll be released at some point, but as of right now, there is nothing. So as we can see here on the left, we see the old stats. On the right are the new stats. Just at first glance, the stats don't seem to be that different, but I guess she is still a level 30, so her stats gotta be kind of good. But let's lock in to a few of them. So her forehand has been changed from a 91 to an 84, which hopefully means that she's not going to be so deadly on her forehand side. Her backhand still remains the same, no nerf there. But however, her serve has been reduced to 83, but her volley has been increased to a 46. But now her power, something that definitely needed a big nerf, as yeah, let's look into it. It's now at 84. Instead of being a 90, which I think means she actually now has less power than Serena, who actually has received a buff. I'll go into that a bit later in the video. For some reason, she's actually now a lot faster. Her speed has now gone up from a 51 to a 56, which is interesting. Also, her stamina has increased to 67, meaning I guess now she can hit harder balls for longer and reach them much quicker, which I guess. Also, her reflexes has also seen a small increase. So when looking at her stats now, from looking at it, she just seems more well-rounded. Like, am I wrong? She seems more of a complete player. Like, she's now faster, she's got a better volley. Like, let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Instead of just changing, say, the forehand and the power, they've sort of just reallocated those stats into say the volley and the speed, which I don't feel like is needed. I feel like the change that was needed the most was to change her perks, as she still has that instant rocket perk. What that perk does is makes timing and hitting power shots much easier, and which is kind of what made her overpowered, right? So I feel like in order to fix her and nerf her completely, they got to rechange her perks, remove instant rocket, maybe put in something like, I don't know, monster defense, or I don't know, something else. You can see on the screen here, I'm actually using Sharapova post the patch, and although my competition was not that good really, I was still able to dominate them pretty easily. But to be honest, I did not actually use Sharapova before this patch, because I just felt like I don't want to be that guy, you know what I mean? So I guess my opinion my opinion can't hold that much weight. So if you saw any sort of Sharapova abuser out there, let me know if she feels different or if she just feels the same. So Serena also received a buff in the game. I'll get that up right now because I haven't got it prepared. Okay, so Serena actually received buff, I'm pretty sure. So Most of her stats remain the same apart from her power, which has now gone from an 85 to an 88, which is she now the most powerful player in the game? I'm not too sure, but I don't feel like this was really needed. I'll be real. Like, I've used Serena a fair few times before this patch, and probably one of the best. She was already one of the best players to use, so I don't get why she's received a buff. I don't know. I don't remember anybody complaining about her being too weak, but yeah. But I feel like these buffs and nerfs to just attributes doesn't solve the real issues with the core of the game. Like, to actually play the game, it's so easy to exploit just spamming power shots all game, anytime, any play. Like, there needs to be serious tweaks to the gameplay where perhaps the error rate of power shots is increased. I haven't given this too much thought myself, but I do feel like it needs to be much harder to spam power shots all game, whatever the fix can be. If you agree with me or you disagree or you got another idea of how to fix the gameplay to make it more balanced, let me and others know in the comment section. However, I feel like this is a good and correct first step in the right direction for the game as a whole, as I feel like updates and overall communication between fans, between 2K and the fans, has not been the greatest so far. I'll be real. This has led to people to believe that the game is going to receive minimal updates across its lifespan, but I guess this is not the case, and our concerns about the game are actually being listened to, which could mean we could be seeing more substantial updates to maybe the gameplay and maybe even career mode at some point. Who knows? Obviously, when either the patch notes for this update or any other update comes across, I'll be covering all of it on this channel. And yeah, man, keep it real, keep it positive, and we'll chat to you in the next one.